If a government told you who you were, who you could marry, and whether your culture was legal, and took your children when you didn't comply, would you call that protection? Because that's exactly what the Indian Act did. And Canada still hasn't let it go. Passed in 1876, the Indian Act was never about support. It was about erasure, on paper, in law, and in blood. It defined Indigenous identity through a colonial lens. And if someone dared to succeed, got a degree, served in the military, married outside their status, they were cut off, stripped of their Indigenous identity by law. This wasn't an accident. This was the system, working exactly as it was designed. Under the Indian Act, ceremonies were banned, languages were outlawed, governance was criminalized, and the past system made sure that Indigenous people could never even leave their reserves without permission on their own land. Every movement was monitored. Every right had a limit. And then there were the residential schools. Backed by this very act, children were taken, punished, abused. Some of them never came home. The schools were funded, justified, and reinforced by the same law that's still in effect today. Yeah, parts of it have been amended. But don't let the edits fool you. The Indian Act is still here, still deciding who counts, who gets land, who gets funding, still acting like Indigenous existence needs to be proven to a colonial government. This isn't ancient history. This is the legal scaffolding of ongoing control. And while Canada puts on the face of reconciliation, it still hasn't dismantled the law that made this harm possible, because colonialism doesn't always come with a sword. Sometimes it comes with a signature and refuses to let go.